vogue.
流行、トレンド、流行り。
A new hairstyle is in vogue now.
Yoke.
くびき。
A yoke is a wooden bar that is used to connect two oxen together when plowing.
Indict.
告発する、起訴する。
The young boy was indicted for murder.
Slander.
中傷する、悪口を言う。
The boy was deeply hurt by those who slander him.
Rebuke.
叱る、叱責する、怒る。
Bobby was rebuked by the teacher for talking in class.
Denounce.
非難する。
They all denounce me, but I hadn't done anything wrong.
Censure.
非難する。
I was formally censured by my boss for ruining the deal.
Mediate.
調停する。
Please mediate our argument and tell us which of us is right.
Embezzle.
横領する。
The government officer embezzled lots of taxpayer money.
Advocate.
主張する。
The lady is advocating saving water.
Prosecute.
起訴する。
The politician is being prosecuted for bribery.
Refute.
反論する、誤りを明らかにする。
I am determined to refute the false claims made against me.
Abhor.
嫌がる、嫌悪する。
I abhor cigarettes.
Persecute.
迫害する。
The tyrant persecuted his people with his goons.
Massacre.
虐殺する、殺戮する、暴殺する。
Many soldiers were massacred in the battle.
Swindle.
騙す。
The man swindled the elder woman out of her money.
Attest.
立証する、実証する。
The paternity test attested to the fact that the baby was his son.
Agitate.
扇動する。
She agitated the workers to go on strike.
Assassinate.
殺す、暗殺する。
She is using a gun to assassinate the president.
Admonish.
忠告する、警告する。
My girlfriend admonished me for being so late to the date. Defiance.
反抗的な態度、抵抗。
The little girl acted in defiance of her father's orders. Placate.
なだめる、和める。
I gave the dog a bone to placate him.
Acquit.
無罪を言い渡す。
The court acquitted him of the crime and said he was innocent.
Condone.
許す、多めに見る。
He condoned the young man's mistakes.
Coerce.
強制する、強要する。
They coerced him into signing the document by pointing a gun at his head.
Incite.
挑発する、駆り立てる。
His speech seemed to incite anger among people, leading them to start a war.
Repel.
押し返す、退ける、押し戻す。
The same poles of magnets repel each other.
Siege.
包囲する。
The castle is being sieged by a number of soldiers.
Mitigate.
軽減する。
Planting trees can help mitigate air pollution in the city.
Susceptible.
影響されやすい。
This plant is very susceptible to hot weather.
Negate.
否定する。
His cheating negated his reputation as an honest man. Manipulate.
巧みに操作する。
He manipulated people to give him money.
Intervene.
介入する、干渉する。
The kid intervened in his parents' fight to make them stop.
Apprehend.
逮捕する。
The driver was finally apprehended by the police for DUI, driving under the influence.
Compulsion.
衝動。
She felt a sudden, strong compulsion to buy this expensive bag. Abide.
我慢する。
We cannot abide such a loud noise in midnight. Decree.
命じる、布告する。
The mayor decreed an emergency and urged people to evacuate.
Infringe.
破る、犯す。
He infringed the law by driving without a license.
Meddle.
干渉する。
My coworker meddles in other people's private matters.
Confiscate.
没収する。
Mom confiscated the game because he didn't do his homework.
Smuggle.
密輸する。
I smuggled chocolate into class in my pocket.
Evade.
回避する、かいくぐる。
He tried to evade the embarrassing questions that the reporters asked.
Statutory.
法令に作られる、またはそれに関する。
The company must comply with all statutory regulations to avoid legal consequences.
Besiege.
包囲する。
The black chess piece has been completely besieged by the white pieces.
Coercion.
威圧。
The bully uses coercion to make kids give him their lunch money.
Evasion.
回避。
The cunning businessman has been getting away with tax evasion.
Insulate.
隔離する、遮断する。
Insulate yourself from bad friends first to better your grades. Comply.
従う。
My wife forces me to comply with her demands.
Censor.
検閲される。
The internet was censored.
Detain.
拘留する。
We'll detain you for 2 days. Compliance.
従うこと。
Compliance with a law is expected of all companies. Impede.
邪魔する、阻む。
The big stone in the path impeded our hike.
Exempt.
免除された。
This patient is exempt from all charges.
Obstruct.
塞ぐ。
The boxes are obstructing the exit of the garage.
Avert.
避ける、回避する。
The rivals averted their eyes from each other.
Preclude.
妨げる、排除する。
The sign precludes drivers from driving over 40 kilometers per hour.
Conserve.
保存する、節約して使う。
We must conserve our Earth's resources for future generations.
Abstain.
棄権する、控える。
Lots of young people abstain from voting.
Deter.
阻止する。
Even the pouring rain couldn't deter the hardcore fans from attending the concert of the famous band.
Constrain.
束縛する、強制する。
This teenager feels constrained by these kinds of rules.
Embargo.
禁輸、通商禁止。
An embargo on Iranian goods and services was imposed.
Inhibit.
抑制する。
Cold weather can inhibit the growth of plants.
Transcend.
上回る、超える。
This amazing artwork transcends national and age barriers.
Underpin.
下から支える。
Steel columns were added to underpin the old building. Aloft.
上に、高く。
The balloons went aloft into the blue sky. Hoist.
巻き上げる。
He used the machine to hoist the heavy stone off the ground.
Ascendancy.
優位、優勢。
His wife has complete ascendancy over him.
Hierarchy.
階層性、階層化、上層部。
There is a clear hierarchy of power in our company.
Pinnacle.
頂点。
My pinnacle of happiness was when I was crowned a princess. Heave.
波打つ。
The boat heaved with each wave.
Perpendicular.
垂直。
Those two pillars are perpendicular to each other.
Tilt.
傾く。
The Tower of Pisa is tilted to one side.
Abdomen.
お腹、腹部。
Eating too much junk food can make your abdomen fat.
Subordinate.
部下。
The subordinates are working hard to complete the task as requested by their boss.
Segment.
分割する、分ける。
Segment this apple into two for you and me. Segregation.
分離、人種差別。
Segregation of dogs from cats will prevent them from fighting.
Miscellaneous.
種々雑多な。
You need to mix miscellaneous fruits to make tasty fruit juice.
Infrastructure.
インフラ、基本的施設、下部構造。
Roads, bridges, and traffic lights are part of the transportation infrastructure.
Segregate.
隔離する、分離する。
Long ago, restaurants had segregated seats for white and black people.
Remnant.
残り、異物。
The Notre Dame is a remnant of Paris's history. Alloy.
合金。
They used a strong alloy for the blades of the engine.
Chunk.
大きい塊、こり。
We grill a huge chunk of meat for dinner.
Detached.
分離した、一戸建ての。
She lives in a big house with a detached garage.
Hybrid.
混成の。
This is a hybrid animal of an owl and a pug.
Nucleus.
核、細胞核。
You can see a nucleus of a plant cell by using a microscope.
Dual.
二つの。
The man has dual nationality. Asset.
面、曲面。
A gemstone has lots of facets.
Amid.
の中で。
I stood amid a sea of sunflowers.
Supplementary.
補足の、付録の。
Supplementary vitamins can help you maintain good health when combined with a balanced diet.
Peripheral.
周辺の、周囲の、周縁の。
A mouse is a typical peripheral device for a PC.
Membrane.
膜。
The cell membrane transports nutrients and unwanted substances in and out of the cell.
Additive.
添加物。
Some food additives can cause allergies.
Flank.
脇腹、側面。
He is leaning against his horse's flank.
Adjacent.
隣接した。
The houses are adjacent to one another.
Lateral.
横の、側面に位置している、側面の。
Normally, a lateral photo is not an acceptable form of identification.
Encompass.
包含する。
The circle of children encompasses the cat.
Overlap.
重複、重なり。
Roof tiles need to be placed so that they overlap to be waterproof.
Verge.
円、端。
She is on the verge of tears.
Perimeter.
周長、周辺、境界線。
It's easy to calculate the perimeter of a circle.
Apathy.
無関心。
Apathy is a lack of interest in life or interactions with others.
Ardent.
情熱的な、熱心な。
She is an ardent supporter of a creative application like TANZAM.
Wary.
用心深い。
The bear was wary about the meat being a trap. Conceit.
自負心、うぬぼれ。
When it comes to his IQ, he is full of conceit. Intriguing.
興味、好奇心をそそる。
His way of explaining the difficult concept is very intriguing.
Meticulous.
細心の、細かいことにこだわりすぎる。
He is meticulous when it comes to the lawn mowing.
Composure.
落ち着き。
He needs composure if he wants to cross the wobbly, narrow, high bridge.
Cardiac.
心臓に関する。
After his heart attack, the man had to go to the doctor often to check for cardiac problems.
Obsession.
執着。
Eating chocolate is my obsession, and I can't stop.
Stimulant.
精神刺激薬。
The teenagers were taking some kind of illegal stimulant.
Mania.
マニア。
He has a mania for bodybuilding. Look at his muscles.
Delirium.
精神錯乱。
As her delirium got worse, she started screaming and cutting herself.
Psychiatrist.
精神科医。
He is demanding a ransom with the girl as a hostage.
Mystical.
神秘的な。
In general, people believe that the moon has mystical powers.
Neurosis.
神経症。
She is seeing a psychiatric doctor for her neurosis.
Ecologist.
エコロジスト。
She wants to be an ecologist when she grows up.
Linguistics.
言語学。
I study linguistics because I love learning languages.
Genetics.
遺伝学。
This diagram shows the basics of genetics.
Anatomy.
解剖学。
The surgeon has a great knowledge of anatomy.
Treatise.
研究論文、学術論文。
I wrote a 10-page treatise on my research.
Literacy.
読み書きの能力。
Japan has a very high literacy rate.
Dynamics.
力学、ダイナミクス、動力学。
Dynamics deals with force and their relation to motion.
Terminology.
用語、専門用語、術語。
The medical terminology that doctors use is hard to understand.
Dissertation.
レポート、論文。
After several years of working, he finally submitted his dissertation.
Jargon.
専門用語、隠語。
I didn't understand her speech. It was full of jargon.
Enlightenment.
啓発、開花。
Malala's speech gave us some enlightenment.
Cognitive.
認識の。
Different cognitive functions, such as memory and perception, are important for learning.
Glossary.
用語集。
There is a comprehensive glossary at the end of the book. Acoustic.
音響の、聴覚の。
The concert hall has the perfect acoustic effect.
Embryonic.
初期の、胚芽の。
This picture shows the embryonic development in the first few weeks.
Novice.
初心者。
The girl is still a novice at cooking.
Forte.
強み、特徴、特技、長所。
Writing is her forte, so she's very fast at it.
Ingenuity.
創意工夫、考案品。
She shows ingenuity in her painting.
Cognition.
認識。
Cognition is when we use our brain to feel or think.
Pragmatic.
現実的な、実用本位の。
My pragmatic dad taught us to build fires and hunt so that we could survive if we ever got lost in the woods. Derivative.
派生したもの。
Please look at the list of Latin words with derivatives in English.
Breakthrough.
大躍進、打開、ブレイクスルー。
He was determined to make a breakthrough in the project.
Skeleton.
骨格。
The wooden skeleton of the new house is complete.
Practicable.
実効性のある。
The plan to build a fence to keep animals out of the yard sounds practicable.
Phonetic.
音声の、または、音声に関する。
Phonetic symbols are used to indicate the pronunciation of a word. Novelty.
目新しさ。
A self-driving car remains a novelty to many people.
Gauge.
計測器。
You can see how fast you are from the speed gauge.
Questionnaire.
アンケート。
Fill out this questionnaire and get a free sample.
Stereotype.
固定観念。
That all Japanese people can do karate is a stereotype.
Methodical.
規則正しい、系統的な。
When conducting an experiment, you need to be methodical.
Literal.
文字通りの。
The literal meaning of telephone is sound from far away.
Epitome.
点型、縮図。
Mother Teresa was the epitome of a generous and kind person.
Orientation.
方向付け、オリエンテーション。
I received an orientation session at my new job.
Coherent.
守備一貫した。
This politician is famous for her coherent way of talking.
Requisite.
必需品、必要なもの、要件。
Passports are requisites for traveling abroad.
Synthetic.
合成の、相互の。
Synthetic grass is often more consistently vibrant green than a natural grass field.
Matrix.
数学、行列、マトリックス、母体、基盤。
We need to use a matrix to solve this equation.
Etiquette.
儀礼、エチケット。
Saying I tadakimasu before eating is a code of etiquette in Japan.
Prerequisite.
必要条件、必須条件。
Good weather is a prerequisite for going camping.
Spectrum.
スペクトル。
The spectrum of visible light consists of 7 colors.
Prototype.
プロトタイプ、原型。
We created a prototype based on the initial sketch and feedback.
Simulate.
シミュレーションする。
The simulated blood on the zombie's face looks real.
Foremost.
真っ先に、第一に。
Education is the foremost priority for our city.
Repertoire.
レパートリー。
My mother has an extensive food repertoire.
Manifesto.
マニフェスト。
The politician's manifesto is to reduce taxes.
Constraint.
束縛、強制。
The chains serve as a constraint on the criminal's mobility.
Paradigm.
模範。
John scores 100% in every exam. He is a paradigm of a good student.
Chord.
弦、和音。
Here are some basic guitar chords you should know.
Strategic.
戦略的な、戦略上の。
I love playing chess because it's so strategic, and it makes you think.
Protocol.
儀礼、実施要項。
All visitors must follow the safety protocol before entering the lab.
Tactics.
戦術。
The Army chiefs discussed combat tactics.
Layout.
レイアウト、設定。
What does the layout of your house look like?
Tactic.
戦術。
The coach introduced a new tactic to win the game.
Maneuver.
操縦、機動、大練習。
The aeroplane landed in the storm with a skillful maneuver.
Configuration.
構成、配置。
The new computer network has a star-shaped configuration. Heredity.
遺伝。
I think my daughter will grow up to be smart because of her heredity.
Marital.
結婚の。
Marital bliss is usually most felt on honeymoons.
Spouse.
パートナー、配偶者。
My spouse and I got married in this church.
Gender.
性別。
Gender discrimination still exists in Japan.
Recipient.
受取人。
The recipient of the gold medal is giving an interview.
Humanitarian.
人道的な。
That country is facing a humanitarian crisis. Humiliate.
恥をかかせる。
I humiliated him in front of all his colleagues.
Exasperate.
苛立てる、憤慨させる。
Your joke will exasperate her.
Harass.
悩ます、困らせる。
She was harassed by the other colleagues. Intimidate.
脅す、怯えさせる。
The dog is intimidating people by barking, but it won't bite at all. Disdain.
軽蔑。
His facial expression shows his disdain for the girl next to him.
Averse.
嫌いな。
He kept trying to kiss the girl, although she was averse to it.
Aggravate.
怒らせる、悪化させる。
She really aggravates me when she yells at me like that.
Antipathy.
嫌悪。
I have a deep antipathy toward any form of molestation.
Bully.
いじめと。
He was frightened by the bullies.
Appease.
なだめる、和める。
The mother tried to appease her daughter with a kiss.
Bewilder.
困らせる。
He is bewildered.
Detest.
憎む、嫌う。
The kid detests broccoli.
Malicious.
意地悪な、悪意のある。
I received a malicious phone call today.
Enmity.
憎しみ、敵意。
There's a long-standing enmity between cats and mice. Drawback.
欠点。
The drawback to this house is that the roof leaks.
Shudder.
震える、振動する。
I shuddered when suddenly spoken to in the darkness.
Outcry.
悲鳴、叫び声。
The sudden increase in taxes resulted in a public outcry. Outrageous.
ひどすぎる、常軌を逸脱した。
My teacher gave me 20 pages of homework. This is outrageous.
Furor.
大騒ぎ、興奮。
The announcement caused a furor, prompting students to run from the building.
Stigma.
汚名、中等。
The stigma of being a criminal made him feel ashamed.
Exacerbate.
悪化させる。
Continuous drinking can exacerbate any liver problems you already have.
Inflame.
煽る、興奮させる、晴らす。
My morning run inflamed the injury.
Undermine.
徐々に損なう。
Drinking too much alcohol will undermine your health.
Numb.
麻痺した、しびれた。
Her fingers went numb from holding the ice for too long.
Vulnerable.
傷つきやすい、受けやすい。
A baby bird is still vulnerable because it cannot fly yet. Wrath.
激怒。
Her wrath showed on her face. Remorse.
深い後悔。
The boys show remorse for breaking the window. Ruthless.
無慈悲な。
The wanted poster of the ruthless killer is scary. Despondent.
希望がない、またはほとんどない。
When I feel despondent, I go to the river.
Languish.
元気がなくなる、弱る、衰える。
The plant languished from lack of water.
Detrimental.
有害な。
Too many sweets are detrimental to your teeth. Impair.
損なう、弱める。
Drinking seriously impairs your ability to drive. Deplore.
嘆く、悲しむ。
He deplores the fact that he lost his job.
Turbulent.
荒れ狂う。
The boat capsized in the turbulent river.
Indigestion.
消化不良。
Eating too much can cause indigestion. Grudge.
恨み、怨念。
The queen has a grudge against Snow White because of her beauty. Jeopardy.
危機的状況。
The lives of the animals are in jeopardy because of the forest fire. Afflict.
大きな不幸を引き起こす。
He was afflicted by a disaster.
Scourge.
災害、災難、天罰。
Her community is combating the scourge of natural disasters.
Martyr.
殉教者、殉難者。
Joan of Arc was a martyr in France.
Condolence.
お悔やみ、お悔やみの言葉。
He gave his condolences to the family of the man who died.
Downfall.
転落、破滅の原因。
The several bad decisions made by the management team led to the downfall of the company.
Woe.
悲しみ、悲痛。
His woe was apparent as he was on his knees crying.
Ordeal.
試練、苦難、難儀。
He worked hard to move forward and never gave up during this ordeal.
Havoc.
混乱、大混乱。
Tornadoes wreaked havoc in the area.
Turmoil.
混乱騒動。
After the massive earthquake, the whole city is in turmoil. Trauma.
トラウマ。
I suffer from the trauma of a past car accident.
Anguish.
苦しみ、苦悶。
She was in a state of anguish after the divorce.
Blight.
苦境、状況。
In its plight to escape, the bird has become stuck in the fence. Bizarre.
奇怪な。
He has a bizarre haircut.
Freak.
変わり種、化け物。
These glasses make him look like a freak.
Anomaly.
異常、変調。
The temperature during this February seems to be an anomaly.
Explicit.
明確な。
My boss always gives me explicit instructions, so I know exactly what to do.
Lucid.
明快な、明瞭な。
His explanation was very lucid and easy to understand. Overt.
明白な。
His anger is overt. Look at his scary face.
Implicit.
暗黙の。
The girl's reply to his confession of love was implicit. Blatant.
明白な。
How can he be so blatant about cheating in the exam?
Tacit.
了解済みの。
A tacit agreement is where two people agree without putting it into words.
Unprecedented.
前例のない、類のない。
The man made an unprecedented climb up the mountain.
Nuance.
ニュアンス、精緻さ。
Learning a new language and its nuances is difficult.
Opaque.
不透明な、光沢のない。
The glass doors to this conference room are opaque. Oblivious.
無自覚な、無頓着な。
He is oblivious to the danger ahead of him.
Irrelevant.
関連のない。
I work from home, so the weather outside is irrelevant. Ambiguous.
曖昧な。
Instead of, I love you, he said, the moon is beautiful. How subtle and ambiguous it is.
Solemn.
真面目な。
The students took the exam with solemn faces.
Ironic.
皮肉な、反語の。
It's ironic that the car is parked right beside a no parking sign. Void.
向こうの法的可結合力を欠く様。
The credit card was already void, so he cut it up.
Tangible.
有形の、明白な。
Imeji Castle is a tangible cultural property of Japan, whereas Kabuki is an intangible cultural heritage.
Ludicrous.
馬鹿げた、滑稽な。
It is a ludicrous idea to go outside during a typhoon.
Superficial.
表面的な、浅はかな。
The car suffered superficial damage in the accident. Discreet.
控えめの、思慮深い。
Black is a discreet color for a suit, which you can wear to any occasion.
Succinct.
簡潔な。
My boss's reply is always succinct.
Crimson.
赤い、真っ赤な。
The temple surrounded by crimson maple trees is one of Kyoto's most iconic fall sites. Haphazard.
でたらめな。
She organized the bookshelf in a haphazard manner.
Terse.
短い、簡潔な。
She only got a terse reply to her email.
Articulate.
明確な。
The woman's articulate speech had everybody listening.
Elusive.
捕まえにくい、つかみどころのない。
The fish is too elusive to catch.
Grotesque.
グロテスクな、グロい。
Zombies are grotesque creatures.
Arbitrary.
独断的な、任意の。
The CEO made a quite arbitrary decision.
Taboo.
ダメな、禁じられた。
Many people consider it taboo to discuss their salary with others.
Intangible.
無形の、触れることができない。
Love is intangible, but your lover's hands in yours make it feel real.
Cursory.
おざなりな、荒っぽい。
He always gives the newspaper a cursory glance during his morning coffee.
Frivolous.
浮いた、薄っぺらな、軽薄な。
Her frivolous way of talking to boys was not well liked by the other girls.
Narrowly.
かろうじて、危うく。
He narrowly evaded the bullet.
Listless.
気のない、熱のない。
He was listless after he received such a low mark on his exam.
Petty.
取るに足りない。
My wife calls my hard-earned salary as petty cash.
Intricate.
複雑な。
The mechanism of a watch is extremely intricate and difficult to repair.
Brusque.
そっぴない、
She felt sad as her friend was brusque with her.
Superfluous.
過剰な、無駄な。
I have superfluous flesh on my body.
Astute.
鋭い、抜け目ない。
She's astute in business.
Rustic.
素朴な。
It's a rustic little cottage in the mountains.
Chaste.
定節を守る、低粛な、慎み深い。
She remained chaste and never got married.
Candid.
率直な。
Shannon is very candid with our friends. Placid.
穏やかな。
The placid horse came and ate the carrot out of my hand.
Redundant.
余分な、過剰な。
He is considered redundant and dismissed because the company no longer need anyone to do this job.
Outspoken.
率直な、無遠慮な、開けっぱなしの、ガクガクの。
She is outspoken about her opinions of others.
Flawless.
傷のない、完璧な。
Dramatically, it was a flawless performance. Intellectually, it was a masterpiece.
Precipitous.
急な、拙速な。
Susan had a precipitous drop in her school grades.
Noxious.
有害な、有毒な。
The witch's cauldron was giving off noxious gases.
Imperative.
必須の、寛容な。
In the event of a fire, it is imperative that all residents evacuate the building immediately.
Shrewd.
鋭い、抜け目ない。
The shrewd man only comes to the store on days when there is a sale.
Judicious.
賢明な、聡穎な。
The judicious detective Kanan solved the mysterious problem.
Capricious.
気まぐれな。
Tornadoes are capricious and change course suddenly.
Benign.
良性の。
The old lady has a benign smile.
Austere.
厳しい、厳格な。
He lives an austere life in the mountains.
Toxic.
有害な。
Arsenic is a very toxic material and can kill you.
Futile.
無駄な、無効の、虚しい。
It is futile trying to fill a broken bucket with water.
Touchy.
怒りっぽい、気難しい、敏感な。
He got upset quickly when I mentioned his age. He's really touchy about it.
Negligent.
怠慢な、
Workers negligent in their duty will be fired immediately.
Scrupulous.
入念な、几帳面な、細心の、
The boy takes scrupulous care of his baseball mitt.
Meek.
控えめな、
That dog is very timid and meek.
Exorbitant.
とんでもない、法外な、
$200 for a cup of instant noodles? What an exorbitant price.
Stingy.
ケチな、強量な、
The stingy man only gave me a quarter as a tip.
Lenient.
寛大な、
The teacher was lenient since it was her first time to forget her homework. Lax.
怠惰な、ゆるい、
The lax security guard was snoozing in his seat.
Meager.
貧しい、乏しい、貧弱な、
The meager pickings aren't enough to satisfy the bear.
Sluggish.
呪い、不活発な、
That tired man is very sluggish.
Insolent.
横柄な、
Insolent behavior towards each other hinders effective communication.
Hazardous.
危険な、危ない、
It is hazardous to touch that snake. Rigor.
困難、厳しさ、厳格、
New recruits undergo the rigors of military training. Cumbersome.
厄介な、
This gift box is too cumbersome. I can't open it. Integrity.
誠実、完全な状態、
As a person of integrity, I went back to the store and paid for something I forgot to pay for.
Intrepid.
大胆な、勇敢な、強胆な、
Intrepid people are those who are brave enough to jump over cliff.
Versatile.
多彩な、多目的の、
The SUV is versatile because you can ride it on dirt roads as well as in the city.
Adamant.
断固とした、譲らない、
The CEO is adamant that he will not resign.
Feasible.
実行可能な、
It is feasible to finish the project in 2 weeks.
Fastidious.
清潔な、湘南しい、気難しい、
That guy is a very fastidious cleaner.
Shoddy.
粗悪な、
He loves to wear shoddy rings.
Eligible.
的確な、適当な、
The picky girl finally found an eligible man to be her husband.
Adept.
熟練した、巧妙な、
That boy is adept at the computer. Resolute.
確固たる、果敢な、強硬な、
The hardworking boy is resolute in achieving good grades.
Painstaking.
念入りな、労を惜しまない、
The bodybuilder does painstaking training every day.
Arduous.
難しい、辛い、大変な、
Cycling uphill is an arduous thing to do.
Viable.
生存できる、実行可能な、
After the storm, only one viable egg was left and the others were broken.
Prone.
傾向がある、
I have a weak stomach. I'm prone to stomach aches.
Finesse.
技巧、デリカシー、
She managed that situation with amazing finesse.
Indolent.
気だるい、怠惰な、怠慢な、
He is an indolent guy who lives only to eat, drink, and play cards. Submissive.
従順な、
My dog is very submissive and listens to what I say.
Frail.
弱々しい、
My mother was becoming too frail to live alone.
Brittle.
脆い、
The old lady's bones became fragile and brittle. Compliant.
従順な、
We must be compliant with the demands of our clients. Robust.
丈夫な、頑強な、
The robust man lifted the heady log. Sturdy.
たくましい、屈強な、頑丈な。
The sturdy boy was able to chop all the wood they needed for winter. Ignite.
発火する。
I used a lighter to ignite the fireplace.
Kindle.
発火する。
Pine cones are very useful to kindle a fire.
Catalyst.
触媒。
Enzymes are used as catalysts to help break down cells.
Kerosene.
灯油。
I bought some kerosene for my heater.
Erupt.
噴火する。
This volcano is very active. It erupts 3 times a week.
Scorch.
焦がす、焦げる。
She is a terrible cook and always scorches the food.
Flare.
燃え上がる、ゆらゆら燃える。
The bonfire flared up in the darkness.
Lava.
溶岩。
Lava spewed out of the volcano as it exploded. Radiation.
放射。
Wear this protective suit to protect yourself from radiation.
Aroma.
匂い、匂い。
Let's enjoy the aroma of the wine before drinking it.
Vent.
通気口、穴。
The vent is next to the air conditioner.
Luminous.
優しく輝く、揺らめく。
My sister looks luminous, like a superstar.
Exhale.
息を吐く。
When I exhale on a cold winter day, my breath looks like smoke in the frigid air. Evaporate.
蒸発する。
The water is evaporating.
Thermal.
熱の、保温性の。
I have hot soup in my thermal lunchbox.
Inhale.
吸い込む、息を吸う。
When you breathe in, you're inhaling air.
Nitrogen.
窒素。
Liquid nitrogen will freeze any object in a few seconds.
Volatile.
揮発性の。
Dynamite is very volatile, so be careful.
Cataclysm.
破壊的な変化。
That devastating and destructive tsunami was a cataclysm. Ultraviolet.
紫外線の。
I put sunscreen on to protect myself from the ultraviolet rays.
Hue.
色相、色、色合い。
Hue is the term for the pure spectrum colors commonly referred to by color names.
Turbulence.
乱気流、大荒れ。
The plane shook in the sudden turbulence. Centigrade.
摂氏。
What? It's 40 degrees centigrade today.
Ozone.
オゾン。
The layer of ozone protects us from harmful radiation.
Avalanche.
雪崩。
The avalanche buried everything in the snow.
Frigid.
極寒の。
The frigid environment in the Arctic creates large floating icebergs.
Glacial.
氷河の。
The glacial river has a very low temperature. Iceberg.
氷山。
It's unfortunate that the Titanic hit that iceberg. Haze.
霞。
I cannot see through the haze of thick smoke. Gale.
強風。
A sudden gale almost knocked her down.
Tornado.
竜巻。
The tornado looks like it's very close to our house.
Bleak.
荒涼とした殺風景な。
The weather is quite bleak on the coast in the midwinter.
Airborne.
空中に。
The plane is airborne and we are cruising amongst the clouds.
Blizzard.
吹雪、ブリザード。
The sky is so dark when the blizzard comes.
Aerial.
空中の。
This is an aerial view of Tokyo.
Arid.
乾燥した、退屈な。
The arid sands of the Middle Eastern desert were not inviting.
Drizzle.
霧雨が降る。
It's drizzling outside.
Canopy.
天外。
The elegant bed had a beautiful blue canopy hanging above it. Causal.
原因となる、因果関係の。
Warmer weather caused more ice cream sales, so there is a causal relationship there.
Incidental.
偶然の、付随的な。
It was incidental that they were wearing the same hoodies today.
Invoice.
請求書。
The invoice says, this item will cost me $500 plus consumption tax.
Surcharge.
追加料金。
This transaction had an extra 3% surcharge.
Tuition.
学費。
University tuition in the U.S. is generally high.
Annuity.
年金。
I don't think we can live on only our annuity after retirement.
Mint.
ミント、発火。
A mojito is a drink with lots of mint in it.
Ransom.
信頼金。
He is demanding a ransom with a girl as a hostage.
Reimburse.
払い戻す。
The shop reimbursed anyone who brought the product and their receipt in.
Quota.
ノルマ、割り当て。
I am struggling with meeting my quota of work.
Rebate.
払い戻し。
By using online payment, you receive a rebate in the form of shopping points.
Levy.
課す、付加する。
The Japanese government levies a 10% consumption tax for our ordinary shopping.
Barter.
物々交換。
In this community, people are still using a barter system.
Allotment.
配当、割り当て。
She felt her allotment of land was too small.
Gratuity.
心づけ、チップ。
I handed a gratuity to the hotel bellman for carrying my baggage to my room.
Liquidate.
清算する。
The restaurant was liquidated to pay its debts.
Thrifty.
倹約な、つましい、謙しい。
He is a thrifty person who tries to save money by using every last bit of his toothpaste.
Subsidize.
補助金を支給する。
The government subsidizes my university tuition fees. Stockpile.
備蓄する。
They have a lot of toilet paper stockpiled in their home. Bribery.
賄賂の授受。
Japan has a law to regulate the bribery of government officials.
Extravagant.
贅沢な、浪費する。
He lives an extravagant life.
Lavish.
惜しみない。
The queen was dressed in a lavish dress and jewels.
Affluence.
豊臣。
Compared with other Asian countries, Japan is a country of great affluence. Prodigal.
贅沢な、浪費する。
The prodigal lady spent all her money.
Legacy.
遺産。
This sword is your family legacy, passed down from father to son.
Equity.
株式。
He owns 51% of the company's equity.
Subsistence.
生計、生活手段、最低生活費。
My family depends on our farm for subsistence.
Leverage.
てこ、影響力。
Use this long pole and boulder as leverage to lift the large tree.
Lucrative.
儲かる。
I own a very lucrative business. I am very rich.
Avarice.
欲張り、貪欲、強欲。
So great was his avarice. He used fake religion to make money off poor people.
Contagious.
感染しやすい。
The new strains of COVID-19 are very contagious.
Epidemic.
流行。
The gun violence in America is reaching epidemic levels.
Immune.
免疫を持つ。
I am immune to influenza as a result of vaccination.
Germ.
細菌。
In warm and humid weather, these germs multiply rapidly. Infest.
多数で侵入する。
The warehouse is infested with cockroaches.
Microbe.
細菌、微生物。
You can see tiny microbes using a microscope.
Tuberculosis.
結核。
Coughing and fever are the main symptoms of tuberculosis.
Immunity.
免疫、抗体。
The vaccination gives you immunity against the disease for up to 1 year. Influenza.
インフルエンザ。
My kids caught the influenza.
Antibiotic.
抗生物質。
Antibiotics can destroy the growth of bacteria.
Sterilize.
殺菌する。
The doctors sterilize their hands before an operation. Hygiene.
衛生。
Wash your hands regularly to ensure personal hygiene. Ailing.
病弱な、多病の。
The boy went to hospital to visit his ailing grandma. Diagnose.
診断する。
The doctor is diagnosing the child. Vaccine.
ワクチン。
The baby needs to get a vaccine at the doctor's office. Diarrhea.
下痢。
Ryo had terrible diarrhea when he traveled in India.
Pathology.
病理学、病理。
Pathology is the study of the causes and diagnosis of disease.
Hereditary.
世襲の、遺伝性の。
Your eye color can be hereditary.
Tumor.
腫瘍。
I underwent a surgery to remove the tumor in my stomach.
Asthma.
喘息。
When the patient can't breathe properly, he uses an asthma inhaler.
Pneumonia.
肺炎。
Pneumonia is a common lung infection caused by germs. Innate.
生まれながらの、生来の。
Dogs have an innate drive to socialize, especially with human beings.
Nausea.
吐き気。
His speech gave me nausea.
Radioactive.
放射性の。
Caution. This material is radioactive.
Leukemia.
白血病。
Leukemia is a cancer of the blood and can be fatal.
Hemorrhage.
出血。
Deep cuts can cause you to lose blood from a hemorrhage.
Narcotic.
麻薬の、催眠性の、麻薬、睡眠薬。
A large amount of narcotic drugs was detected at the airport during a baggage inspection.
Transfusion.
輸血。
I received a blood transfusion at the hospital. Casualty.
犠牲者。
The tsunami caused thousands of casualties.
Hormone.
ホルモン。
I don't think an injection of the human growth hormone will let you stay young. Gland.
腺。
A gland is an organ in the body, which produces substances that perform a specific function in the body.
Metabolism.
代謝。
Increasing your metabolism is a good way to lose weight.
Kidney.
腎臓。
Too much salt is bad for your kidney.
Skull.
頭蓋骨。
I decorated my garden with skulls for Halloween.
Yolk.
卵黄、黄身。
The chef told me to separate the yolks from the egg whites.
Retiring.
内気な、静かな。
The retiring boy is very quiet at parties.
Sociable.
社交的な、和やかな。
The sociable girl talks to many people at parties.
Gregarious.
社交的な。
He is such a gregarious and outgoing person.
Mundane.
日常的な。
Paying bills, grocery shopping, dishwashing are all mundane, routine tasks.
Cerebral.
知的な、知性的な、脳の。
It's said that the cerebral cortex is the most recently evolved part of our brain.
Feudal.
封建的な。
In feudal era Europe, castles were common.
Cynical.
冷淡な、冷笑的な。
She has a cynical attitude and doesn't trust anyone.
Authoritarian.
独裁的な。
Mr. Kim is authoritarian. What he says goes.
Lunatic.
狂的な。
Don't drive like a lunatic. It's dangerous.
Maternal.
母性的な。
The cat's maternal instincts kicked in once the kitten was born.
Latent.
潜在的な。
Crime investigators find latent fingerprints using a special tool.
Strenuous.
過酷な、精力的な。
The strenuous training helps her stay in shape.
Partisan.
変更した、党派的な。
This magazine is too partisan towards the Liberal Democratic Party.
Affirmative.
肯定的な、積極的な。
Can you do the job? Affirmative, Captain.
Generic.
ジェネリック、一般的な、包括的な。
I chose to get generic medicines because it's cheaper.
Skeptical.
懐疑的な。
I was skeptical of the unconventional approach my colleague proposed.
Rampant.
抑制されず、暴力的な。
Theft was rampant in the country.
Eclectic.
折衷的な。
They have an eclectic taste in fashion and mix Japanese clothes with Western items.
Militant.
好戦的な、戦闘的な。
The militant groups that fight in the jungle are called guerrillas.
Intuitive.
直感的に、直感で得られた、直感力のある。
Although I had no proof, I had an intuitive feeling that this idea would work.
Expedient.
役立つ、効率的な、好都合な。
Using email was the most expedient way to contact all the parents quickly.
Momentous.
重要な、大事な、緊要な。
Apollo's landing was one of the most momentous events in history.
Intuition.
直感、直感的心理。
She says she chose her husband by intuition.
Lethal.
致命的な、大打撃の。
Liquids inside a chemist's lab can be lethal, so be careful.
Pertinent.
適切な、関連のある。
I am collecting pertinent information about my upcoming trip to Egypt.
Mandatory.
強制的な、必須の。
Wearing a mask is mandatory in this building.
Underlying.
下にある、潜在的にある。
We mined underground to obtain the underlying minerals.
Finished.
出来上がった、最終的な。
The homework's nearly finished.
Rudimentary.
基本的な、根本的な。
It was a rudimentary hut with pillars and a roof, but no walls.
Exhaustive.
綿密な、徹底的な、周到な。
His research was exhaustive. He read every single book on this subject. Exemplary.
模範的な。
As an exemplary student, she scored 100 in every subject.
Paramount.
最も重要な、優勢な、支配的な。
Safety is paramount when designing cars.
Intrinsic.
本質的な、固有の。
Gold has no intrinsic worth, but it gains value through people's desire for it.
Tentative.
暫定的な、一時的な。
I made a tentative construction plan before agreeing on the final version.
Definitive.
明確な、最終的な、決定的な。
The cancer diagnosis is definitive. Conclusive.
決定的な。
This fingerprint is conclusive. The housekeeper did it.
Outright.
徹底的に。
The baseball team was beaten outright, scoring 0 against 30.
Yeast.
イースト、酵母。
Yeast is used in making bread.
Dough.
生地。
Bread dough needs to rise before you bake it in an oven.
Soybean.
大豆。
Soy sauce is made from soybeans.
Cuisine.
料理。
What kind of cuisine do you feel like for dinner? Gourmet.
グルメ、美食家、食い道楽。
He is a gourmet who always prepare and present his food in an artful manner.
Protein.
タンパク質。
Take protein before you work out to become more muscular.
Corrosive.
腐食性の。
Strong acids are corrosive to many metal materials.
Forage.
探し回る。
My cat loves to forage for leftover food.
Vegetarian.
ベジタリアン、菜食主義者。
I am a vegetarian, so I only eat vegetables.
Glot.
食べ過ぎる。
Glutting myself with coffee will give me a sleepless night.
Nutrient.
栄養素。
Fruits are a rich source of nutrients. Nourishment.
栄養、栄養素。
You need to give the plant some nourishment so it can grow.
Sustenance.
栄養物、食物、生計の手段。
Broccoli is packed with sustenance.
Sprout.
生える。
The seedling sprouted up out of the dirt. Germinate.
発芽する、生える。
Most seeds will germinate if you water them regularly.
Vegetation.
植物、植生。
The vegetation around here is very dense.
Evergreen.
常緑樹。
Evergreen trees don't lose their leaves in winter. Flora.
植物賞、フローラ。
The flora of the desert are specially adapted to survive on little rainfall.
Orchid.
蘭。
I planted purple orchids in my garden.
Botany.
植物学。
Botany is the scientific study of plants.
Fertilizer.
肥料、肥やし。
The farmer utilized fertilizer to improve his crop production.
Arable.
高地に適した。
The landlord owns a lot of arable land around here.
Petal.
花びら。
The flower petals falling off tells us of the advent of winter.
Embryo.
はい。
An embryo is a part of a seed that grows into a plant later.
Cedar.
杉。
A cedar is a tall, wide evergreen tree.
Eat.
ビート、砂糖大根。
Beets are a popular root vegetable used in salads. Dandelion.
タンポポ。
This field is full of dandelions. Cactus.
サボテン、カクタス。
A cactus is probably the worst thing to hug tightly. Pollen.
花粉。
Pollen allergy is a big problem in springtime in Japan.
Pulp.
果肉、ドロドロしたもの、パルプ。
A banana is mostly made of pulp, except for its skin.
Starch.
でんぷん。
Starch is a carbohydrate found in foods like corn, potatoes, and bread.
Pesticide.
殺虫剤、防虫。
Some insects are resistant to pesticides.
Batter.
生地。
Batter is used mainly for pancakes and light cakes.
Carbohydrate.
炭水化物、糖質。
I starve myself of carbohydrates to lose weight.
Insecticide.
殺虫剤、駆虫剤。
Spraying insecticide might keep the pervert away. Husk.
もみから。
The husks of wheat are gathered here. Fungus.
菌
Fungus is a critical soil organism. Whisker.
ひげ
A cat measures if it can get through a small space by using its whiskers. Pigment.
顔料、染料
These pigments are used to make tie-dye shirts.
Litter.
ゴミ
Please don't throw litter on the ground.
Erosion.
侵食、腐食
The sea cliff was formed by sea erosion over millions of years.
Pastel.
淡い、柔らかな
We use pastel colors to decorate our rooms for a relaxing effect.
Porcelain.
磁器
This porcelain tea set is very beautiful. Debris.
破片
Volunteers cleaned up the debris.
Oxide.
酸化物、オキサイド
Iron oxide is commonly known as rust.
Petroleum.
石油
Cars use petroleum as fuel.
Granite.
花崗岩
Granite is a type of rock that is granular and phaneritic in texture. Sulfur.
硫黄
Sulfur is yellow and smells bad. Gravel.
小石
I got the gravel at the local garden center.
Quartz.
石英ガラス、石英ガラス、水晶ガラス
Blue quartz is a rare and valuable gemstone.
Ore.
鉱石、原鉱
Ore is a kind of rock that contains valuable minerals.
Fuse.
融合させる、融合する
The sperm and egg fuse together as one cell. Vomit.
嘔吐する
He drank too much beer and vomited. Retrieve.
取り戻す
The dog retrieved the thrown ball.
Reclaim.
取り戻す、返還を要求する
He reclaimed the wallet that he lost at the police station.
Retract.
引っ込める
The airplane retracted its landing gear after takeoff.
Rehabilitate.
回復する
Our clinic helps patients rehabilitate and recover from their injuries.
Redeem.
取り戻す、弁済する、名誉を挽回する
If you bring back the money to the pawn shop, you can redeem the item you pawned.
Transplant.
移植する
I transplanted a flower from the flower pots in my garden.
Recede.
後退する
The waves receded, and many shells were left on the beach.
Salvage.
作る
I tried to salvage anything I could that wasn't ruined by the flood. Immigrate.
移住する
Millions of people immigrate to America every year.
Refurbish.
回収する
We are refurbishing our house in order to sell it.
Withhold.
与えずに置く
She was withholding the treat until the dog sat and waited.
Relinquish.
手放す、放棄する、離す
The soldier relinquished his weapon and became a prisoner.
Emigrate.
移住する
I emigrated from my country in search of a better life.
Rejuvenate.
元気を回復する、若返る
Laura looked rejuvenated after she had a long nap.
Replenish.
補給する、補充する
The waiter kindly replenished my beverage.
Reiterate.
繰り返す、再び述べる
Our manager reiterates the importance of teamwork during our weekly meetings.
Bequeath.
残す
In his will, John Doe bequeathed all his money to his children.
Emancipate.
放つ、逃す、逃がす
The hero emancipated 5,000 slaves.
Renounce.
放棄する、縁を切る
I was renounced by my girlfriend. Resignation.
辞職、辞表
I handed in my resignation to my boss. Supplant.
取って代わる、入れ替わる
Robots have supplanted many workers in factories. Residue.
残留物、残り。
The snail left a shiny residue on the ground.
Forego.
差し控える。
I'll forego dessert tonight. I'm trying to lose weight.
Setback.
後退、妨げ。
The storm caused a setback in the construction project.
Expire.
期限が切れる。
This card is already expired, so I cut it up.
Alienate.
遠ざける、引き離す。
Urban environments sometimes can alienate its residents.
Evacuate.
避難させる、避難する。
People were evacuating from the building catching on fire.
Renovate.
修復する。
The renovated house looks as good as new.
Oblivion.
無意識、忘れられている。
The baby slept in peaceful oblivion of the war outside.
Rectify.
修正する、調整する。
I rectified my mistake by crossing it out.
Expel.
追い出す。
The bad student who bullied other students was finally expelled from school.
Overhaul.
分解検査、オーバーホール。
This 10-year-old car needs an overhaul.
Eject.
噴出する、追い出す、解雇する。
The volcano ejected lava, ash, and solid rocks during the eruption.
Emit.
発する。
Fireflies emit light from its lower abdomen.
Succumb.
屈する、服する。
She succumbed to the temptation of the donuts.
Terminate.
終わらせる、結びとなる、終わる、解雇する、殺す。
The company terminated the employment contract of the underperforming employee.
Extinct.
絶滅した。
Dinosaurs are extinct.
Abort.
中止する。
She asked the doctor to abort the pregnancy.
Radiate.
放出する、表に出す。
UV rays radiate from the sun.
Excavate.
発掘する。
They were excavating the backyard for a new pool.
Protrude.
飛び出す、飛び出る、突出する。
My navel is protruding a bit.
Invert.
逆にする。
Invert the bottle, and you'll find a coin at the bottom of it.
Extinguish.
消す。
The firefighters are extinguishing the fire.
Oust.
追い出す、追い払う、追放する。
On Setsuban, we scatter beans to oust bad spirits and welcome in good fortune.
Delete.
削除する。
Let's delete his name from the list.
Nullify.
廃止する、無効にする。
The judge will nullify the win because the team was caught doping. Obliterate.
消す、抹消する。
A huge meteor could obliterate the whole Earth.
Disrupt.
邪魔する、混乱させる。
My cat always disrupts my work.
Excise.
抹消する。
The surgeon had to excise the tumor from the patient's lung.
Demolish.
解体する、破壊する。
The machines can demolish the building.
Squander.
使い尽くす。
She tends to squander her money on unnecessary shopping sprees.
Erode.
侵食する、腐食する。
The rocks have been gradually eroded by the wind over hundreds of years. Drench.
びしょ濡れにする。
The man fell into the river and got drenched.
Overrun.
超過。
I went shopping yesterday and overrun my budget.
Ravage.
破壊する。
The huge tornado ravaged the city, and nothing was left.
Curtail.
制限する、縮減する、限定する。
You'd better curtail your report from 10 pages into 5 pages.
Annihilate.
根絶する。
This kind of bomb can annihilate them all.
Deduct.
差し引く。
This coupon will deduct 20% from the selling price.
Degenerate.
悪化する。
His quality of life degenerated because he was laid off. Deform.
変形する。
The funhouse mirror can deform people's images and create a distorted reflection.
Ferment.
発酵。
Natto is a fermented soybean product popular in Japan.
Eradicate.
根絶する。
The goal is to eradicate the disease through medication and vaccination.
Abbreviate.
省略する。
Autistic disorder can be abbreviated to AD.
Mar.
台無し、欠点。
The only mar to the beautiful car was the scratch on the door.
Corrode.
腐食させる、腐食する。
Water can corrode rocks.
Dissipate.
散在する、散らす、放散する。
I dissipated all of my assets through unplanned investment.
Suffocate.
窒息させる、息苦しくさせる。
During the fire, I almost suffocated in the smoke.
Purge.
一掃する。
All the roaches have been purged from our house. Finally.
Alleviate.
軽減する。
This medicine could alleviate your toothache. Dispel.
追いやる、一掃する。
He dispelled the rumor.
Smother.
窒息させる、完全に包む。
The villain tried to smother the victim using a pillow.
Contaminate.
汚染する。
The water has been severely contaminated. Allay.
和らげる、鎮める。
This pill will allay your pain.
Taper.
徐々に減少する。
The drought made the river taper off into nothing.
Distill.
生成する、蒸留する、済ます。
We distilled seawater to make it drinkable. Devastate.
荒廃させる、破壊する。
The town was devastated. Degrade.
退化させる、品位を下げる。
Watching too much YouTube can make your eyesight degrade. Deplete.
使う、消費する、費やす。
My laptop's battery has been depleted after being used for hours. Wane.
減少する、衰える、弱る。
When the moon is waning, it will appear less illuminated.
Dwindle.
減少する、縮小する。
The stream has dwindled to a trickle here.
Deteriorate.
より悪くする、悪化させる。
Passage of time will deteriorate the paint gradually. Diffuse.
広がる、散開する。
The scent has diffused through the air from the broken bottle and spilled perfume.
Compress.
圧縮する、縮む。
I compressed the Japanese futon to make it smaller.
Abate.
和らぐ、鎮める。
I took some painkillers to abate my headache. Sodium.
ナトリウム。
Sodium reacts violently with water.
Zinc.
亜鉛。
Foods high in zinc are necessary for a balanced diet.
Colossal.
巨大な。
The celebrity receives a colossal amount of mail every day.
Prodigious.
驚異的な、巨大な。
The artist painted a prodigious number of paintings.
Monumental.
途方もない、記念碑的な。
The monumental loyalty shown by the dog Hachi is known by all.
Ponderous.
大きくて重い。
The ponderous hippos stroll through the river.
Astronomical.
天文学の。
Thanks to the telescope, we made many important astronomical observations.
Maximize.
最大化する、最大にする。
The business owner worked hard to maximize its profits.
Hefty.
高額の、力強い。
We faced a hefty fine at customs. It's not a funny story.
Myriad.
無数の、数えきれない。
There are a myriad of karaoke bars in this town.
Throng.
大勢、群衆。
The throngs of people filled the city square.
Prolific.
多産の、多作の。
Rabbits are prolific animals. They can produce 8 babies at once. Bountiful.
豊かな。
We enjoyed a bountiful feast with our family on Thanksgiving. Predominant.
有力な。
USA and China are predominant powers in the world.
Proliferation.
増殖、拡散、蔓延。
The past decade has seen a proliferation of electric vehicles.
Abound.
たくさんある。
This farm abounds in apples.
Outweigh.
勝る、より重い。
The advantages of having a car outweighs the disadvantages.
Muscular.
筋肉の。
Just go to a gym and work out harder if you want to become muscular.
Finite.
有限の。
The world's fossil fuels are finite.
Mediocre.
波の。
The yellow thumb in the middle means mediocre, not bad, but not good either.
Outnumber.
数で勝る。
In my neighborhood, cats outnumber dogs.
Sparse.
まばらな。
The orchestra was saddened to see the sparse audience.
Parameter.
パラメータ。
In the search for used cars, I set the parameter of the mileage to under 10,000 kilometers.
Nominal.
名ばかりの。
The boy is just a nominal king, and his uncle actually rules the country.
Microscopic.
顕微の。
You can see a microscopic view of the cell through a microscope.
Minimal.
最小の。
As a minimalist, he is intentionally living with the minimal material items.
Radius.
半径。
Measure the radius of this circle.
Circumference.
周辺、周囲。
Can you measure the circumference of the ball?
Decimal.
小数。
Let's round the number up to 2 decimal places. Affluent.
豊かな。
This neighborhood is very affluent. Frugal.
質素な、経済的な。
We lived a frugal life.
Traverse.
横切る、渡る、横断する。
Mark traversed the U.S. from east to west.
Stroll.
ぶらつく。
She likes to take a stroll in the park on Sundays.
Trek.
トレック、旅行。
We spent the weekend making a trek over the mountain.
Itinerary.
旅程。
I planned an itinerary for my vacation.
Exodus.
大量放出、脱出。
California experienced a mass exodus of residents.
Nomad.
遊牧民、放浪者。
Nomads herd their sheep from place to place so that they can graze. Nomadic.
遊牧の。
Many people in Mongolia still lead nomadic lives.
Commute.
通勤する。
I commute from my home to the office by subway every day.
Transit.
輸送、乗り継ぎ、通行。
My luggage got damaged in transit.
Amble.
ぶらつく、ぶらぶら歩く。
We like to amble through the park after lunch.
Aviation.
航空。
Aviation is one of Hiro's biggest interests. He loves airplanes.
Shuttle.
往復する、往復便で輸送する。
Businessmen in Japan shuttle between their home and office every day.
Roadside.
道端。
There are a few cars parked on the roadside.
Anecdote.
逸話。
The anecdote is about the mysterious unicorns.
Caricature.
似顔絵。
She drew a caricature of her mom.
Motif.
モチーフ、テーマ。
Profit making is an eternal motif in business.
Rite.
儀式。
Baptism is a Christian rite, where a person becomes Christian. Allegory.
寓話。
The allegory mocks lazy but greedy people.
Obituary.
誰かの死の通知。
There was a beautiful obituary in the newspaper for her.
Bust.
胸像。
This bust is beautifully made.
Reminiscence.
回想、追憶。
This photo album is a reminiscence of the past that we need to treasure. Visionary.
無双化、空想化。
Steve Jobs was a visionary in the smartphone business. Herald.
布告者、使者。
A herald was sent forward to announce the bad news.
Baroque?
バロック様式の。
There are so many Baroque buildings in Europe.
Mythology.
神話。
In Western mythology, dragons breathe fire.
Autograph.
サイン。
The fans waited in line to get an autograph from their favorite actress.
Periodical.
定期刊行物。
We'll publish our magazine as a bi-weekly periodical.
Chronicle.
編年史。
The Chinese classic The Chronicle of the Three Kingdoms is also popular in Japan.
Lineage.
一族、家姓。
My lineage can be traced back to the royal family.
Relic.
遺物。
The archaeologists discovered ancient relics at the dig site.
Mosaic.
モザイク、モザイク風のもの。
Why don't you decorate your room with a mosaic pattern?
Recital.
リサイタル、朗読会。
I played my favorite piece at the violin recital.
Profusion.
豊かさ。
There is a profusion of flowers in the flower garden.
Mantelpiece.
炉棚。
The mantelpiece above the fireplace is covered with photo frames.
Notorious.
悪名高い。
That guy is a notorious villain in the movie.
Holocaust.
ホロコースト、大虐殺。
The Holocaust refers to the genocide of millions of Jews by the Nazi regime in Germany.
Pendant.
ペンダント。
He gave me a ruby pendant as a birthday present.
Epic.
大きい、大規模な、壮大な。
The Odyssey is an epic poem about finding home.
Infamous.
悪名高い。
This is one of Japan's infamous mafia groups.
Exotic.
こと国風の、外来の。
The lady in the exotic costume stands out from the crowd.
Cardinal.
枢機系。
A cardinal is a leading role in the Catholic Church.
Heyday.
全盛期、最盛期。
In its heyday, 30,000 people piled into the arena to watch the rock band.
Renowned.
有名な。
Ferrari is renowned for making beautiful and very fast cars.
Eclipse.
覆い隠す、暗い影を落とす、日食、月食。
The sun was eclipsed by the moon little by little.
Crescent.
三日月形の。
The crescent moon was clearly visible.
Observatory.
展望台。
The observatory is a great place for a field trip. Lunar.
月の。
The astronaut landed on the lunar surface.
Meteor.
流星、隕石。
Most meteors burn up in the Earth's atmosphere.
Cosmic.
宇宙の。
Earth and other planets form part of the cosmic system. Stellar.
星の、星形の、主要な。
I have a stellar map on my ceiling made out of glow-in-the-dark stars.
Celestial.
天体の
Celestial bodies are objects in space such as the sun, moon, and stars.
Franchise.
フランチャイズ
The restaurant brand has a lot of franchises.
Inventory.
在庫
The warehouse manager is checking the inventory in the warehouse.
Entrepreneur.
事業家アントレプレヌア
Entrepreneurs set up new businesses that they believe in and work to turn them into success.
Proprietor.
経営者オーナー所有者
The proprietor of this shop put his face on the logo. Pharmacy.
薬剤学薬局
Pharmacy is a discipline on how to develop, manufacture, and prescribe various drugs.
Warehouse.
倉庫
There are lots of boxes in the warehouse. Courier.
宅配伝達人
The courier brings the package to my front door.
Depot.
倉庫
This is a depot where they store emergency food and supplies.
Vendor.
商人
There is a hot dog vendor in the park.
Chronic.
慢性の
I got a massage to soothe my chronic back pain.
Perennial.
長期間続く
Our family's perennial problem is Dad's drinking habit.
Longevity.
寿命長年
Regular exercise and a healthy diet is key to longevity. Ongoing.
継続中
The boxing match is still ongoing. Obsolete.
使われなくなった
The flip phone is now obsolete.
Addiction.
依存中毒熱中
I don't have an addiction. I just like drinking 5 bottles every once in a while.
Periodic.
定期的な
Every year, I take a periodic health check.
Archaic.
古い
Radios are archaic nowadays.
Ephemeral.
一時的な儚い
The beauty of a rainbow is ephemeral.
Juvenile.
少年の子供らしい
Crying in the public is a juvenile behavior.
Transitory.
一時的な儚い
Cicadas live a transitory life of only a few weeks.
Dormant.
活動休止中の
Animals like bears lie dormant underground during winter.
Stagnant.
停滞した循環しない
There were lots of mosquitoes buzzing over the stagnant pond.
Transient.
儚い一時的な
I saw a transient shooting star in the night sky.
Sporadic.
散発的な散発性の
Sporadic bursts of firecrackers were heard all over the city.
Flux.
絶え間ない変化流動
The price of gold is in flux.
Aberration.
異常逸脱
An example of an aberration is when the temperature hits 40 degrees in January. Poise.
身のこなし
The dancer had a graceful poise about her.
Provisional.
仮の臨時の暫定的な
I made a provisional shelter with branches and leaves.
Interim.
仮の中間の
This is only an interim vaccination certificate. Upheaval.
大騒ぎ激変動乱
There was an upheaval in the classroom when the teacher was absent. Inertia.
慣性惰性不活発
The ball is rolling down a ramp due to inertia. Stationary.
動かない
The UFO was stationary above the house.
Fluctuate.
変動する
Stock prices fluctuated wildly.
Consecutive.
連続した
She rolled 3 consecutive ones. Ripple.
さざ波。
The gentle wind creates gentle ripples on the lake's surface.
Pending.
未定の、未解決の、中ブラリンの。
Ryo is still pending as a boyfriend.
Imminent.
差し迫った。
The Earth is in imminent danger of being hit by an asteroid.
Impending.
間近の、切迫した、急迫した。
Let's be careful of this impending tornado. Surge.
押し寄せる。
A large wave surged over the boat.
Lull.
休止、切れ間、小闇。
There was a brief lull between the two boxers.
Impromptu.
即興。
The guitarist played an impromptu song. Advent.
出現、登場。
Since the advent of the credit card, shopping has become more convenient. Hectic.
やたらに忙しい。
I spent a very hectic day in the office.
Frantic.
取り乱した。
I was in a frantic rush to get my homework done.
Defer.
延期する。
We wish to defer the payment until next week.
Velocity.
速度、速さ、スピード。
The rocket needs to have enough velocity to shoot out of the Earth's atmosphere.
Lag.
遅れる、衰える。
That runner is lagging behind, so he needs to catch up.
Instantaneous.
瞬間の、即時の。
That love was indeed instantaneous. Accelerate.
加速させる、加速する。
It's dangerous to accelerate your vehicle drastically.
Encyclopedia.
百科事典。
You can find the answers to most of your questions in the encyclopedia.
Directory.
名簿、ディレクトリ。
Just look up the restaurant's telephone number in the directory.
Footnote.
脚注。
A footnote is a note of reference or information at the end of a chapter or page.
Illiterate.
読み書きのできない、文盲。
My grandfather is illiterate. He can't read or write.
Seep.
にじむ、染み出る。
Look, gas is seeping out of your car.
Ash.
放出する、噴出する。
Water would gush out from the fire hydrant. Saturate.
いっぱいにする、びしょびしょにする。
The fish tank is so saturated with goldfish, there's no room for them to move around. Dilute.
薄める。
I tend to dilute my coffee with milk because I find it too strong.
Permeate.
広がる、行き渡る。
The flood literally permeated our entire house.
Sewer.
下水道。
A lot of rats live down in the sewers.
Porous.
多孔性の。
Kitchen spongers have porous surfaces.
Irrigate.
洗浄する、水を注ぐ、灌漑する。
Irrigate your wound with sterile saline to keep it clean.
Influx.
流入。
Our store had an influx of customers during the holiday season.
Solvent.
溶剤。
Water can be a solvent for sugar. Drought.
干ばつ。
The drought has lasted for months.
Inundate.
溢れさせる、氾濫させる。
With our second child born, our house will be inundated with toys and dolls. Immerse.
浸す、沈める。
I immersed my clothes in the water for a few minutes. Deluge.
大洪水、殺到。
The house was damaged by the deluge.
Sediment.
堆積物。
This pond has got a lot of muddy sediment at the bottom.
Submerge.
潜水する、沈める。
The diver was submerged underwater.
Torrent.
急流、激流。
The torrent of rain overflows the drainage pipe.
Reservoir.
貯水池。
This city's tap water comes from a nearby reservoir.
aquatic.
水中の、水上の、水を使った。
Under the sea, there are various aquatic animals.
Raft.
イカダ、ラフト、浮木。
Do you really think that we can reach US across the Pacific Ocean on this raft?
Pier.
ふ頭。
I met her on this pier.
Maritime.
海洋の、船舶の。
A good maritime skill to have is how to tie a sailor's knot.
Credibility.
信用できること。
Earning professional badges can enhance your credibility in your field.
Credible.
信頼できる。
The news report is very credible.
Incredulous.
容易に信じない、疑い深い。
I am incredulous when someone asks for my confidential information over the phone.
Discredit.
失態、不信。
The drunken, gambling picture of our boss is definitely a discredit to him. Contingency.
不測の事態、もしものこと。
If I can't get on the flight, my contingency plan is to stay at a hotel.
Skeptic.
懐疑的な人。
I'm a skeptic, so I don't believe in this new medicine.
Plausible.
妥当な。
I suppose it's plausible that the cat broke the vase. Presumption.
推定。
The detective's presumption is that Jack is the culprit. Validity.
法的有効性。
I questioned the validity of the weird-looking $100 bill.
Speculate.
推測する。
The police officer speculated the cause of the car accident.
Dubious.
怪しい、疑わしい。
He looks dubious. We'd better avoid him.
Validate.
有効にする、立証する。
The cashier validated my parking ticket with a stamp. Infallible.
絶対正しい、決して誤らない。
The bank claims its security system is infallible. Verify.
確認する。
The man verified my passport against my face. Ambiguity.
両義、曖昧さ。
The ambiguity of this drawing is interesting. Hypocrisy.
偽善。
It is merely hypocrisy that she pretends to care about the homeless animals only in front of her boyfriend. Infer.
推測する、割り出す。
You can infer the meaning of the word from the context. Imaginable.
想像できる。
You have to have several options to deal with all imaginable obstacles.
Testimony.
証言。
She started to cry during her testimony.
Implicate.
関与させる、巻き込む。
He was implicated in committing many crimes.
Default.
初期設定、デフォルト、滞納、未納。
If you don't choose a language, the system will use the default, which is English.
Flaw.
傷をつける、台無しにする。
The scar would flaw her beautiful body. Pretext.
口実。
Taking the dog for a walk was a pretext for not studying.
Mimic.
モノマネの上手な人、真似る。
The parrot is a good mimic of telephone ringtones.
Enigma.
謎、ミステリー。
Which came first, the chicken or the egg? It's an enigma.
Authentic.
本物の。
This is an authentic letter written by Saseki Natsume.
Belie.
矛盾する。
His calm demeanor belied the anxiety he felt inside.
Replica.
レプリカ、複製。
I made a small replica of the Tokyo Skytree.
Erroneous.
誤りを含む。
His answers to the math questions were erroneous.
Mirage.
蜃気楼。
The oasis we saw in the deserts was a mirage. It isn't really there.
Parody.
パロディ。
This is a parody of the famous painting.
Artifice.
策略、器用さ。
The Trojan horse was an extraordinary artifice.
Counterfeit.
偽造する。
It is illegal to counterfeit money.
Fraudulent.
詐欺の。
The old lady had entered into fraudulent transaction.
Optical.
目の、視力の、工学的。
The eye doctor checked my eyesight using the optical chart.
Onlooker.
見物人。
The onlookers cheer for the winner.
Ponder.
熟考する、思い巡らす。
I pondered over what to do with the broken chair.
Audit.
監査する。
My main job is to audit some famous companies.
Conspicuous.
目立つ。
She showed conspicuous bravery.
Foresight.
先見の明、見通し。
He had the foresight to invest the money wisely.
Visualize.
思い描く、想像する。
You need to visualize winning the gold medal in your mind. Scan.
スキャンする、精査する。
You can pay using your smartphone by scanning the code.
Scrutinize.
徹底的に調べる。
The auditor scrutinized every detail of the documents.
Blur.
ぼやけている様、霞んでいる様。
Everything is a blur because of the rain.
Likelihood.
見込み。
According to the weather forecast, the likelihood of rain today is high.
Obsess.
取り付く。
Kids are obsessed with their cell phones.
Pretentious.
見栄を張る。
He seems rich, but he is just being pretentious.
Audible.
聞こえる。
The gunshot was clearly audible at midnight.
Glimmer.
かすかな光。
We could see a glimmer of light at the end of the passage. Unearth.
掘り出す。
The archaeologists unearthed the remains of a fossilized mammoth.
Shimmer.
弱いまたは断続的な明かりで輝く。
Fireflies are shimmering in the field.
Depict.
描写する、描く。
The boy is depicting a bus in his drawing.
Ascertain.
確かめる、突き止める。
The detective tried to ascertain what kind of weapon the criminal used.
Camouflage.
偽装する、カモフラージュする。
The ninja camouflages himself with tree branches.
Translucent.
半透明の。
The bathroom window is translucent.
Enlighten.
理解させる。
He enlightened me on what's going on here.
Allude.
暗示する、ほのめかす。
He liked to allude to stories about other people when speaking to me. Pinpoint.
位置を正確に示す。
Please pinpoint the exact location on the map.
Showcase.
展示、ディスプレイ。
Show me the necklace in that showcase.
Nostalgia.
郷愁。
Nostalgia hit him as he ate the sandwich that his mom packed him for the road.
Hedonism.
快楽主義、享楽主義、ヘドニズム。
Hedonism focuses on seeking pleasure and avoiding suffering in life.
Propensity.
傾向。
Olivia has a propensity to talk a lot.
Fervor.
熱烈。
The baseball fans cheered for their team with great fervor.
Amity.
友好、親善。
She and I have a relationship based on amity and trust. Amiable.
愛想のいい。
Airline flight attendants must always appear amiable and keep smiling.
Zealot.
熱狂者、熱中者。
The zealots opposed Roman rule with fervent and sometimes violent methods.
Mannerism.
癖。
Her bad mannerisms of biting her nails is unbecoming.
Allure.
誘惑する、誘う。
The beautiful girl had an alluring look. Aloof.
離れて、遠ざかって。
I stayed aloof from the bickering.
Zest.
熱意、歓喜。
The band performed with such zest that the entire audience was dancing by the end of the show.
Deference.
服従、尊敬。
He bowed his head in deference to the old craftsman.
Homage.
敬意。
We are paying homage to our ancestors in front of the family Buddhist altar. Fervent.
情熱的な、熱い。
He's a fervent believer in Islam.
Ecstasy.
恍惚、有頂天、エクスタシー。
She was overcome with ecstasy when she got the promotion.
Buoyant.
液体に浮かぶ。
How do you manage to stay buoyant in the water?
Affable.
温かい。
We all like this affable professor.
Aptitude.
素質。
She has an excellent aptitude for being a scholar.
Maxim.
格言。
The early bird catches the worm is a famous maxim.
Dignify.
威厳をつける、高貴にする。
He felt formal clothes would dignify his new position as CFO.
Palatable.
口に合う、おいしい。
My cat finds fish palatable and eats it happily.
Trait.
特徴。
His tall height is his obvious trait.
Benevolent.
慈悲深い、善意の。
He is always very kind and benevolent to the people. Congenial.
気が合う、快適な。
Our team has a congenial friendship, sharing the same goal. Righteous.
正しい、まっすぐな。
Giving your seat to an elderly person is a righteous action.
Resonance.
共鳴、共振。
The character in the book I read had a strong resonance with me.
Exalt.
賛美する。
Japanese people exalted Ryoma Sakamoto as a historic national hero.
Considered.
思いやりのある。
It was considerate of you to bring me an umbrella.
Knack.
体得、コツ。
I have a knack for cooking. I could open a restaurant.
Acclaim.
称賛。
The inspector gave the restaurant great acclaim on inspection.
Extol.
賛美する。
People extol her goodness.
Propriety.
礼儀正しさ。
Children must behave with propriety at a funeral.
Acumen.
洞察力。
He developed his business acumen through the MBA program.
Sophistication.
宣伝。
We can tell his sophistication by how he dresses.
Luster.
輝き、光輝、光彩。
The well-polished floor has a beautiful luster.
Gloss.
グロス、ツヤ、仲介。
I put on lip gloss to make my lips shiny. Copious.
豊臣な、おびただしい。
He still has a copious amount of work to do.
Slick.
つるつる滑る。
The cleaned floor is slick with water.
Ornate.
華麗な、絢爛たる。
This is an ornate door with a golden pattern.
Salient.
顕著な。
The salient qualities of the candidate make him stand out from the others.
Laudable.
称賛に値する。
The fireman's laudable actions saved the child's life.
Glossy.
ツヤのある。
She has long glossy hair.
Potent.
強力の、効き目のある。
The potent drug made her sleep very well at night.
Fabulous.
素晴らしい。
Your cocktail dress looks absolutely fabulous.
Rotate.
回転する、回転させる。
You have to rotate the compass to use it.
Offset.
埋め合わせる、相殺する。
This win will offset the US $10,000 I lost gambling.
Quiver.
震える。
I quivered out in the cold.
Tremor.
寒気、身震い。
The cold weather causes uncontrollable tremors.
Pivot.
旋回軸を回転させる。
The table in a Chinese restaurant turns in circles on a pivot.
Posture.
姿勢。
The ballerina's posture is always so straight.
Swirl.
くるくる。
The leaves swirled in the wind.
Paralysis.
麻痺。
I have paralysis in my legs, so I have to use a wheelchair.
Jolt.
ガタガタ揺さぶる、ショックを与える。
The cars jolted along the rough country road.
Hover.
空中に停止する、ホバリングする。
The helicopter is hovering overhead.
Momentum.
勢い。
As the rock rolled down the hill, it gathered momentum.
Spiral.
螺旋の、渦巻きの。
This building has a spiral staircase.
Mobile.
可動性の、動き回れる。
This mobile home lets me travel and live anywhere I want.
Vibration.
揺れ、振動。
I can feel the vibration of my phone ringing when it's on vibrate mode.
Impetus.
推進力、推力、機動力。
The slope provides an extra impetus to my speed.
Ambush.
待ち伏せする。
The criminal is waiting to ambush his next victim.
Tug.
引っ張る。
I had to tug the leash to get my dog home.
Stoke.
かき立てる、または向かう。
Stoke the embers to make the fire bigger again.
Lure.
誘惑するもの、魅力。
He uses 3 different kinds of lures when fishing.
Ramble.
取り留めのないように話すか、書き続ける。
As the woman rambled on, her friend appeared visibly bored.
Sled.
そりで滑る。
We sledded down a snow-covered hill.
Crooked.
曲がっている。
My teeth are so crooked. I should use braces.
Wrench.
レンチ。
He found the wrench in the toolbox.
Wield.
振るう、握る。
The knight wielded the sword with great skill.
Cascade.
流れ落ちる。
The waterfall cascades down beautifully.
Falter.
よろめく、弱くなる。
The baby monkey faltered forward.
Plank.
こういた、平板。
The plank of wood made a good diving board.
Deflect.
そらす。
The bullet was deflected towards the window.
Tow.
牽引する、引っ張る。
The truck towed my car after I had an accident.
Paddle.
漕ぐ。
I paddled the boat using an oar.
Team.
いっぱいいる。
The cage was teeming with monkeys.
Grope.
手探りする。
The ninja groped around for his weapon. Dash.
強打する、激しい一撃を与える。
I bashed him on the head. Zigzag.
曲がりくねった、ジグザグの。
You need to sew in a zigzag pattern. Spine.
脊椎、脊柱。
Sit straight to keep your spine straight.
Sprawl.
寝そべる、手足を伸ばして座る。
I like to sprawl on my bed and relax on weekends.
Durable.
長持ちする。
We are lucky to have a durable vehicle for this rough road.
Trigger.
引き金。
To fire the gun, squeeze the trigger. Collide.
衝突する。
The two cars have collided.
Quench.
飲むことで渇きを癒す。
Drink this up and quench your thirst.
Diversion.
迂回道、進路変更、注意をそらすもの。
We have to take a diversion as the road is under construction.
Parachute.
パラシュート、
I went skydiving using a parachute.
Muddle.
混乱、
He is obviously in a muddle trying to figure out the math quizzes.
Tangle.
絡まる、もつれる、
Her hair was tangled up in knots.
Buckle.
留め金でとどめる、
Please buckle your seatbelt before you start your car.
Cram.
ぎっしり詰める、詰めかける、
He is cramming for his English test.
Hamper.
邪魔をする、
The car accident is hampering traffic on the highway. Brace.
破裂矯正器、ブレース、
The braces would help to straighten your teeth.
Brink.
縁、橋、瀬戸際、
Be careful on the brink, don't fall off.
Disperse.
追い散らす、ちりぢりになる、
Her breath disperses the seeds.
Clasp.
握る、掴む、
She stood on the stage with her hands clasped tightly together.
Gnaw.
かじる、凝る、食いかじる、
The dog gnaws on his bone.
Lubricate.
潤滑する、
You should lubricate your bicycle. It's very noisy.
Crumple.
しわしわな、くしゃくしゃな、
There are some crumpled papers on the floor. Groove.
溝、
There are 2 grooves in the snow-covered road.
Forge.
鍛える、鍛錬する、鍛錬する、
He is forging a knife.
Adhere.
遵守する、
Their family adheres to the Muslim religion. They always wear Islamic prayer hats.
Fragile.
壊れやすい、
Be careful not to drop the fragile vase.
Bumper.
バンパー、
Bumpers are protective bars at either end of a car in case of a crash. Rupture.
避ける、
The balloon ruptured suddenly and scared me. Inscribe.
刻み込む、刻む、記す、
Let's inscribe our vow onto this rock. Funnel.
上後、上後形の通気口、
You can use a funnel to pour liquid into a small hole.
Engrave.
刻み込む、刻みつける、
We have our names engraved on the back of our wedding bands.
Breach.
破る、
There was a breach of trust in our relationship, so we broke up.
Wedge.
無理に押し込む、割り込む、
Wedge the cork into the bottle. Burrow.
巣穴を掘る、潜る、
Moles burrow away underground.
Fracture.
骨折、割れ目、
A broken bone is also called a fracture.
Crevice.
ひび割れ、
Watch out. There is a deep crevice in the ground.
Sieve?
ふるいにかける、
We are sieving the sand on this ground to find gold. Shred.
裁断する、シュレッダーにかける、
You should shred these documents as they are confidential.
Cavity.
虫歯、くぼみ、
I'm in a great deal of pain due to the cavity in my tooth.
Puncture.
穴を開ける、バンクする、
One of the balloons was punctured by a twig.
Notch.
刻み目、切り目、
Dad made a notch to mark how tall I had become. Obscene.
不愉快な、卑猥な、いかがわしい、
The teacher was mad at Billy for writing such an obscene word on the chalkboard.
Irrational.
理性のない、不合理な、
His irrational behavior shows that he actually loves me. Integral.
不可欠な、整数の、
The 50 stars are an integral part of the U.S. flag, as they signify the number of its states.
Barren.
不毛な、
This area is barren. Nothing can grow here.
Precarious.
不安定な、
The bridge is in a precarious state, as its wood is rotten. Scant.
不十分な、少ししかない。
We only have a scant portion of water left.
Veto.
拒否、不承認、不採可。
The permanent members of the UN Security Council all have veto power.
Inert.
不活発な、鈍い。
The drunk man lay completely inert on the floor.
Ominous.
不吉。
The ominous black clouds indicate heavy rain.
Discrepancy.
不一致、差異。
There is a discrepancy in the two reports. Adverse.
不利な、敵対的な、反対の、悪い。
The antiviral drug for the flu has some adverse side effects. Discord.
不仲、不一致。
There had been discord between his parents.
Morose.
不機嫌な。
He felt morose after his favorite team lost the game.
Disproportionate.
不均衡の、不釣り合いな。
The size of the puppy's head is disproportionate to its body. Insolvent.
支払い不能の、返済不能の、破産した。
Normally, companies are deemed bankrupt when insolvent. Unevenly.
不均等に、でこぼこに。
The books are piled up unevenly.
Caterpillar.
毛虫。
She was surprised to see a caterpillar on her desk.
Larva.
幼虫。
One day, this larva will turn into a beautiful butterfly.
Moth.
が。
A moth is fluttering around the lamp.
Squid.
イカ。
A squid spurts out ink to get away from predators. Herring.
ニシン。
I really enjoy eating salty herring.
Fin.
ヒレ。
Fins provide the ability to steer or stabilize motion in water.
Prawn.
エビ、シュリンプ。
Prawns turn orange when boiled.
Jellyfish.
クラゲ。
Jellyfish look like plastic bags underwater.
Clam.
だんまり、貝。
The elegant old lady is a clam about her age.
Eel.
うなぎ。
This savory grilled eel rice bowl never disappoints.
Ostrich.
ダチョウ。
Ostriches lay giant eggs. Spawn.
卵。
In Japan, salmon spawn is called ikura. Pest.
害虫。
A swarm of pests has spoiled our harvest this year.
Coral.
サンゴ礁。
Coral reefs are some of the most beautiful places in the ocean.
Falcon.
はやぶさ。
The falcon is going to perch on the trainer's arm.
Tentacle.
触手。
The octopus has suctions on its tentacles.
Amphibian.
両生類。
Frogs are amphibians. Poultry.
課金。
The poultry cage is in back of the farmhouse.
Mammoth.
マンモス。
A mammoth is a large hairy elephant with large tusks.
Rodent.
齧歯類。
The squirrel is part of the rodent family. Harness.
バグ。
You put a harness around the horse's head and body. Veterinarian.
獣医。
The veterinarian gave the cat a shot.
Buck.
ドル。
I have $186 here.
Humane.
人間味のある。
Humane people are compassionate toward animals.
Buffalo.
バッファロー、アメリカバイソン。
A buffalo has curved horns. Bison.
バイソン、アメリカ野牛。
A bison is a humpbacked, shaggy-haired wild ox living in North America. Primate.
霊長類。
Monkeys, humans, chimpanzees, and gorillas are all primates.
Livestock.
家畜。
A ranch has lots of livestock, such as cows and sheep.
Homogeneous.
均一な、同質の。
The Japanese are a homogeneous people. Concur.
同意する、賛成する。
He finally decided to concur with my suggestion.
Clone.
クローン、他人とよく似ている人。
They are making a human clone in this laboratory.
Conformity.
服従。
Japanese culture emphasizes conformity.
Coexistence.
共存。
Coexistence of a mosque and a temple shows how far humanity has advanced. Synonym.
同意語、同義語。
Big and large are synonyms.
Reciprocal.
相互の、変例の。
The clownfish and the sea anemone have a reciprocal relationship. They protect each other.
Analogy.
類似。
People often make an analogy between children's smiles and dandelion flowers. Compatible.
そう入れる、互換性のある。
The plug and the socket are compatible. Symmetry.
対称、対称性。
This house has a beautiful symmetry. Concord.
調和、一致。
The country is a pact of peace and concord. Bilateral.
二国間の。
The two countries have reached a bilateral agreement.
Incompatible.
相入れない、気が合わない。
This plug is incompatible with this outlet, so I have to find another one that fits.
Conversely.
逆に。
I place the box conversely.
Jumble.
混乱。
I need to tidy up the jumble of paper on my desk.
Dissolution.
解消、解散、解体。
They announced the dissolution of their marriage.
Duel.
決闘、果たし合い。
The two samurai had a duel at Gamyujima Island.
Converse.
逆、反対。
The converse of the statement, if A, then B, is, if B, then A. Discriminate.
差別する。
In the past, the employment policies discriminated against women. Versus.
対。
Today's match is France versus Brazil. Disinterested.
公平な、興味のない。
As a judge, you should maintain a disinterested attitude, favoring neither the plaintiff nor the defendant. Dissent.
異議。
Two members express their dissent towards the majority opinion.
Prosecution.
検察当局、訴追。
The prosecution provided enough evidence to prove him guilty.
Verdict.
判決、判断。
The verdict came out as guilty.
Captivity.
監禁。
He was in captivity for a month.
Delinquency.
非行。
The delinquency is increasing in this area. Delinquent.
非行の。
The delinquent teenager snatched the woman's bag. Adversary.
敵、対手。
At arm wrestling, this little girl is a surprisingly tough adversary.
Hostage.
人質。
The girl was taken as a hostage by the gunman.
Plaintiff.
原告、訴人、告訴人。
The plaintiff looked very angry in the courtroom.
Outlaw.
無法者、ならず者。
He joined the notorious gang and became an outlaw.
Sanction.
制裁、処罰、是認。
The government placed economic sanctions on the country as a punishment for its actions.
Ultimatum.
最終通達。
The terrorists were given an ultimatum: surrender or death.
Judicial.
裁判の、司法の。
The two men reached a judicial settlement in court for their complicated problem. Ordinance.
規定、規制、規則。
The city ordinance forbids loud music at night. Mandate.
委任状、権限を与えるもの。
The mandate allowed the police officer to arrest the suspect.
Uprising.
反乱、反逆。
It was an uprising of the farmers against the aristocrats.
Arsenal.
武器倉、武庫、造兵廠。
An arsenal is a collection of weapons and military equipment.
Envoy.
施設、外交施設。
She is an important diplomatic envoy.
Dictator.
独裁者。
The dictator ruled the country with an iron fist.
Statute.
法令、法律。
The words in this statute are very difficult to understand.
Jurisdiction.
司法権、管轄、権威。
The court has jurisdiction over this crime.
Proxy.
代理人。
Communicate with me through my proxy if needed.
Fidelity.
忠実度、フィデリティ。
The CEO sought only the strictest fidelity to the company. Entity.
実態、組織、法人。
My company is a small entity which only has 2 employees.
Allegiance.
忠誠、献身。
The soldier is pledging allegiance to the U.S.
Sovereign.
独立した、独立的な。
Samurai warlords had sovereign power in their lands.
Pacifist.
平和主義者、平和論者。
The group of pacifists protested against the war.
Autonomy.
自立、自由。
Puerto Rico was first given autonomy from Spain in 1897.
Autonomous.
独立した、独立的な。
Tibet is an autonomous region in China.
Anarchist.
無政府主義者。
The anarchists are demanding the dissolution of the government.
Politic.
政治的な、資料のある。
You need to be more politic and try to smile more in your election campaign.
Millennium.
ミレニアム、千歳、千歳。
Some people predicted that the world would end at the end of the millennium.
Semester.
学期。
Most colleges in the U.S. have 2 semesters in an academic year, one that starts in spring and another in fall. Adolescence.
青年期、思春期。
I made a few good friends during my adolescence.
Nocturnal.
夜行性の。
Nocturnal animals roam around at night.
Hangover.
二日酔い。
I had a terrible hangover the day after the party.
Deviate.
それる。
The blue path deviates from the correct red route.
Virgin.
成長する、急成長する。
The seed is burgeoning in spring.
Nurture.
育てる、育む、育成する。
You need to nurture the plant carefully if you want it to turn into a beautiful flower.
Allocate.
割り当てる、配分する。
The boss allocated a lot of work to each of us.
Incur.
受ける。
He incurs a large fine as punishment.
Animate.
活気づける、生気を与える。
The little girl likes the animated doll.
Sustainable.
持続可能な、支えられることができる。
The use of sustainable energy sources is essential for preserving the environment.
Tantalize.
じらす。
The treat tantalized the drooling dog.
Bolster.
勇気づける、支える。
He drank to bolster up courage to confess his love.
Augment.
増加する、増強する。
The man augments his muscle by exercising at the gym.
Synthesize.
合成する、統合する。
I synthesized a new material in the lab.
expedite.
進める、促す、促進する。
I expedited the delivery of the package, so it was delivered the next day.
Procure.
獲得する、勝ち取る。
Sarah managed to procure front row seats for the concert. Amplify.
拡大する。
Amplify the weak Wi-Fi signal by adding another router. Amass.
蓄積する、積み重なる。
She has amassed a lot of money over the years. Improvise.
即興で演奏する、応用する。
The pianist threw away his music sheet and began to improvise.
Propel.
推進する、推し進める。
The large rockets propel the spacecraft into the sky.
Aspire.
目指す、志す。
Hero aspires to become a great pilot.
Disseminate.
伝える、広める、触れ回る。
The local government is disseminating information of an approaching tsunami.
Culminate.
最高点に達する、絶頂に達する。
All their efforts have culminated in a cure for the disease.
Fortify.
強化する、強める。
The cabin is fortified with a strong wall.
Inflate.
膨らます、誇張する。
The kid is inflating the balloon.
Endow.
与える、寄付する。
He will endow the university with a large fortune.
Propagate.
普及する、繁殖する。
The rumor propagated in the class, from person to person.
Brew.
醸造する。
The coffee has been brewed manually.
Fabricate.
偽造する、制作する。
The boy tried to fabricate his father's signature. Emanate.
生じる、発する。
A tempting aroma is emanating from the well-prepared food.
Pervasive.
広がる、普及する。
Cockroaches are pervasive and persistent pests.
Activate.
作動させる。
I accidentally activated the fire alarm yesterday.
Impart.
伝える、知らせる、伝え授ける。
A professor's aim is to impart knowledge.
Assimilate.
吸収する。
They tried to assimilate into Japanese culture.
Unify.
団結する、統合する。
The family unified to overcome the challenges they faced.
Embed.
埋め込む、植え付けする。
You need to embed the dark blue piece in between the other two pieces.
Inaugurate.
就任させる、開始する。
By cutting this ribbon, we inaugurated the new restaurant.
Concoct.
混合して調合する。
The bartenders here concoct some amazing cocktails. Compile.
編集する、集める。
This book compiles thousands of horror stories. Intrigue.
魅了する。
The nutty idea of taking a selfie in the middle of the big road intrigued me. Replicate.
複写する、レプリカを作る、模写する。
A copy machine is used to replicate documents.
Patronize.
支援する、奨励する。
Fans of AKB48 are in a sense patronizing the group by buying their CD.
Inject.
注入する、注射する。
Lastly, injecting your tears into this liquid will complete the magic portion.
Ensue.
結果として起こる、帰する、帰着する。
A parking ticket ensued as a result of a parking violation.
Elicit.
引き出す、喚起する、誘発する。
The teacher elicited answers from the students.
Chant.
唱える。
In church, we stand and chant Hallelujah over and over.
Canvass.
依頼して回る。
His job was to canvass voters to vote for this candidate.
Espouse.
支持する、信奉する、取り入れる。
She espoused conservative political views while he espoused liberal views.
Compute.
算出する、計算する。
As an accountant, Ryo always uses a calculator to compute numbers.
Embellish.
修飾する、粉飾する。
This silk embellished kimono is so beautiful. Exemplify.
の良い例となる。
I told a story to exemplify my point.
Interact.
交流する、互いに影響し合う。
The man interacts with the robot through a digital screen.
Adjunct.
補助の、付属する。
The adjunct professor is managing the class. Deploy.
配置する、配置につく。
The queen's guards were deployed to protect the palace. Commemorate.
記念する、追悼する。
A monument was built to commemorate the historical event.
Exhort.
強く進める、応援する、鼓舞する。
My mother always exhorts me to study hard. Evoke.
呼び起こす、引き起こす。
The taste of this miso soup evokes memories of my grandmother.
Paraphrase.
言い換える。
He paraphrased his speech in a few sentences.
Appraise.
評価する、査定する。
He has to appraise the customer service.
Resonant.
共鳴する。
I found this book story resonant with my life. Postulate.
仮定する、主張する。
Scientists postulate that water exists on other planets too.
Subscribe.
定期購読する、申し込む。
I decided to subscribe to the Pro plan for a better learning experience on this app.
Enact.
制定する。
The government enacted a new law prohibiting sexual harassment.
Deduce.
推察する、推論する。
By analyzing the bones, we can deduce when and how the animal died.
Notify.
通知する、告げる、告知する、教える。
I notified the police of an accident right away.
Stipulate.
規定する、明記する。
The rules stipulate that students must not run in the hallway.
Solicit.
哀願する、願う。
The nonprofit organization sent out volunteers to solicit donations.
Designate.
指名する、任命する。
I designate him as senior manager.
Recitation.
朗読、暗唱。
We have a recitation test tomorrow on the Declaration of Independence.
Embody.
具体化する、体現する。
In Japan, the beckoning cat embodies good luck and fortune.
Interrogate.
尋問する、聞く。
He talks to me as if he is interrogating me.
Pertain.
関わる、関係する、関連する。
This book pertains to mathematics.
Substantiate.
確証する、実証する。
The fingerprints substantiated that he was the culprit.
Ratify.
批准する、承認する。
Congress ratified the treaty between the two countries.
Endorse.
裏書きする、指示する。
She endorsed the check with her signature.
Decipher.
解読する。
Can you decipher the secret code?
Ascribe.
記する。
His family ascribed his early death to his heavy drinking habit.
Denote.
意味する。
This sign usually denotes an error. Inception.
はじめ。
The Big Bang Theory is the leading explanation about the inception of the universe.
Outset.
はじめ。
The book was boring from the very outset.
Antecedent.
先祖。
Our antecedents looked more like monkeys than people.
Precursor.
前触れ、前進。
Heavy rain in the mountains is a precursor to landslides. Posthumous.
死後の
The posthumous fame of Vincent van Gogh is huge.
Retrospective.
回顧の早急的な
A retrospective analysis helps you reflect on the progress you have made.
Overdue.
期限が過ぎた
This book I borrowed from the library is 3 days overdue.
Mechanics.
力学
Do you understand the mechanics of the lever?
Faction.
派閥
There are many factions in the ruling party.
Clan.
族一族
My great-grandfather is the head of our family clan.
Affiliate.
支店会員
The 3 companies are affiliates of the corporation.
Fellowship.
仲間ファミリー一門
Let's hope that one day we all live together in fellowship as human beings.
Liaison.
連絡係
A secretary sometimes acts as a liaison between the manager and customers.
Communal.
公共の共同の
Ants live a communal lifestyle, working together and living together.
Pact.
契約条約
A peace pact was signed to end the war.
Batch.
同時に処理される塊
I made a batch of colorful cookies for my daughter.
Coalition.
連合
They had to form a coalition to win the election.
Array.
配列する
Make sure the tiles are arrayed in a straight line.
Congregate.
集まる
The crowd congregates in the public square. Aggregate.
統計となる集まる
The player earned an aggregated $5 million from sponsorship deals. Convene.
集まる開催する
We convened at the meeting room.
Collaborate.
共同作業する
The 2 governments will collaborate with each other on many aspects in the future. Cohesion.
結束
We've always had fantastic cohesion within our TANZAM team.
Fusion.
融合妖怪核融合
Fusion joins 2 atoms into a larger one.
Merger.
合併
The 2 companies have agreed on a merger in the fall.
Synthesis.
合成統合総合からだ
The chemist worked on the synthesis of a new compound.
Coalesce.
入り込んじる溶け合う
The puddles coalesced into shallow streams.
Consolidate.
統合する
We consolidated 2 companies into one. Integrate.
統合する統合される
Integrating these parts into the machine is the toughest part. Galaxy.
銀河
The galaxy contains myriads of stars.
Neutron.
中性子ニュートロン
A neutron has no electric charge, unlike a proton or an electron.
Silicon.
シリコン
This collapsible strainer is made out of silicon.
Digit.
桁数字
The last 4 digits of my phone number is 3,383. Haven.
避難所
The man moved to an island, a haven from the hectic pace of city life.
Sanctuary.
聖所聖域保護区域
This cat cafe is a sanctuary for stray cats.
Habitat.
生息地
This endangered fish is losing its habitat. Gymnasium.
体育館
There is a nice basketball court in the gymnasium.
Monastery.
修道院
The remote monastery was situated in the mountains.
Amenity.
アメニティ快適さ
The hotel's bathroom comes equipped with all the basic amenities, like soap and shampoo. Constituency.
選挙区有権者
The politician remains in the good graces of his constituency.
Utopia.
ユートピア、理想郷。
This extravagant resort hotel is like a utopia.
Indigenous.
固有の。
Kangaroos are indigenous to Australia. Vicinity.
近辺。
There is a park in the vicinity. Rubble.
瓦礫、ガラクタ。
There was a lot of rubble from the earthquake.
Slough.
沼地。
My car got stuck in a slough and can't get out. Somber.
くすんだ、地味な。
It will rain later. Look at the somber sky.
Locality.
近隣、周り、あたり、付近。
There is a school, a hospital, and a police office in my locality.
Aboriginal.
土着、その土地固有の。
The Ainu people, Aboriginal tribesmen in Japan, have a very interesting culture.
Spatial.
空間的な。
The spatial position of that helicopter is too low.
Grid.
格子状。
This is grid paper made of blue lines.
Proximity.
近いこと。
Don't litter in proximity of this mansion.
Boulder.
大きな岩。
The boy hid himself behind the boulder. Prairie.
草原。
The deer grazed on the prairie with its fawn.
Quarry.
石切り場。
This quarry supplies gems to designers around the world.
Seismic.
地震の。
Most earthquakes send out seismic waves just before occurring.
Dune.
砂丘、砂丘。
There is a famous sand dune in Japan.
Topography.
地形学。
The topography of this area has a lot of mountains and valleys. Tract.
土地。
A plane flew over the wooded tract. Vestige.
痕跡。
Cave paintings are vestiges of the early days of man.
Crater.
クレーター。
The moon is covered with thousands of craters.
Epicenter.
震源、震央。
Unfortunately, New York City became the new epicenter of the infectious disease.
Bedrock.
元岩、床岩。
The bedrock is under this layer of dirt. Plateau.
高原、高台、大地。
Uluru, or Ayers Rock, is a plateau sticking up out of the Australian outback.
Archipelago.
諸島、群島、多島海。
Japan has hundreds of islands surrounding its mainland, which form an archipelago.
Terrestrial.
陸上の。
Terrestrial animals are animals that live on land. Chasm.
深い裂け目。
I finally jumped over the huge chasm.
Periphery.
周辺、周縁。
This map shows what's in the periphery of the Tokyo sky tree. Longitude.
経度。
Tokyo is located at 139 degrees longitude.
Tropics.
熱帯地方。
Indonesia is located in the tropics.
Hemisphere.
半球。
The northern hemisphere is the half of the Earth which is north of the equator.
Mentor.
メンター、師匠。
My mentor as a carpenter was my grandfather.
Curator.
学芸員、館長。
The curator at the National Gallery plans on bringing some new paintings next year. Practitioner.
開業医、実践者。
The medical practitioner prescribed some medicine for him. Usher.
案内人。
The usher showed us to our seats.
Intern.
インターン。
The college student is looking for an intern position for the coming summer break.
Auxiliary.
補助者。
She is an auxiliary nursing staff.
Veteran.
ベテラン、退役軍人。
Veterans are individuals who have served in the military.
Reactor.
原子炉、リアクター。
The nuclear reactor is situated at the tip of the peninsula.
Vocational.
職業的な。
He is learning carpentry skills at the vocational school.
Artisan.
職人。
These tools were made by traditional artisans.
Drudgery.
根気仕事。
Plowing snow is a drudgery I hate.
Devoid.
書く。
Her face is devoid of any emotional expression.